That your best? Huh? When are we gonna see some action?
Keep an eye out for Stormcloak spies.
Good job. I knew I gave the mission to the right person. We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it!
Since I killed the Stormcloak, my sword arm's getting flagged.
Keep an eye out.
We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it!
time to deliver the final blow to the Stormcloak rebellion. You have all fought bravely and sacrificed much to bring us to this point. Ulfric thinks he can hide behind the walls of his castle. But we will fight our way in and drag him out through the rubble to face justice. Because this is the end for them. The Stormcloaks will fight like cornered rats. They will be fierce and crafty. But they are no match for Legionnaires. You are the best and the brightest warriors in Tamriel. Professional soldiers, fearless and devastating! The Emperor will be paying close attention to what happens here today. Men who distinguish themselves will be well rewarded. Ready now! With me!
stay sharp.
I'm sick of waiting. When are we going to see some action? Yeah, I know what you mean.
We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it!
Been so long since I killed the Stormcloak. My sword arm's getting flabby.
All right! It's time to deliver the final blow to the Stormcloak Rebellion! You have all fought bravely and sacrificed much to bring us to this point. Ulfric is behind the walls of his castle. But we will fight our way in and drag him out through the rubble to face justice. Because this is the end for them. The Stormcloaks will fight like cornered rats. They will be fierce and crafty! Yeah! Legionnaires, you are the best and the brightest warriors in Tamriel! Professional soldiers! Fearless and devastating! The Emperor will be paying close attention to what happens here today! Men who distinguish themselves will be well rewarded! Everyone with me! For the Empire!
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join.
Call yourself a warrior?
That's all you've got? Getting to the ground with your blood. Weren't expecting that, were you? While you still... Lucky hit. Die, dog. Mercy! That it? That's your best? Mercy! Pox on the Empire!
The time has come. I have done all that can be done. There is nothing left. No quests to be undertaken, no villains to be slain, no challenges to face. Except for you. You are my last challenge. Only you can send me to Sovngarde with honor. Make your preparations. When you're ready, come find me at my last vigil.
quite quick enough, are you?
Watch it! You can't win this! Hey! Be careful! You're... have no problem killing you! How do you feel about dying? Bastard! Mercy! This ends now! I've seen fresh recruits with more skill than you! Enough of this! I'm not impressed! Die, rebel! Die, damn you! I'm going to put you down! I have no problem killing you! How do you feel about dying?
Call yourself a warrior?
I cannot best you! Getting tired yet?
This what you want?
I cannot bear. Getting tired yet?
Taking control of the rift was a great victory. Ulfric must be rather nervous with us so close to his doorstep. Dismiss.
We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! Already done, sir.
Ulfric Stormcloak, you are guilty of insurrection, murder of Imperial citizens, the assassination of King Torek, and high treason against the Empire. It's over. Not while I'm still breathing.
Step aside, Dalmar. We're here to accept Ulfric's surrender.
I'll never surrender Skyrim into the hands of a corrupt, dying empire.
Skyrim doesn't belong to you.
No, but I
Enough! You are traitors and will die traitors' deaths. Stand down and face public execution, or advance and face summary execution by my hands. It matters little to me. Either way, I'll be sending your heads back to Cyrodiil.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Die, villain!
It's on the Empire!
Well, Ulfric, you can't escape from me this time. Any last requests before I send you to wherever you people go when you die?
Sovngarde, sir.
Right. Well?
Let the Dragonborn be the one to do it. It'll make for a better song.
Song or not, I just want it done. Well, I'm not quite done myself. What was that, Liggett?
Nothing. Just saying goodbye.
Well, the men will be expecting some kind of speech, and we'll need to hand the city over to that free winter fellow.
Yes, I've sent men to protect him and bring him here. Windhelm will need a government.
The Legion will be staying here for quite some time. I don't expect there to be any further violence. Oh, and Liggett, it's been an honor to have you at my side. As a token of my appreciation, I want you to keep my sword. And now to deliver a speech.
His head will be sent to Cyrodiil, where it will adorn a spike on the walls of the Imperial City.
I feel so alive.
Let this day be a final warning to all themselves Stormcloaks. We are turning the city over to Brunwolf Freewinter, an honorable and faithful man. Many of you will be staying in Windhelm to aid the Jarl in restoring order and stamping out any embers of rebellion that may still smolder here. In appreciation for your exemplary service, I am doubling your pay and compensation to the widows of your fallen comrades. I am proud of all of you. All hail the Emperor! All hail his legionnaires!
I hate giving speeches.
It wasn't so bad.
I hope we haven't just created a martyr.
There's bound to be resistance. There are many Stormcloak camps tucked away in the hills. They'll no doubt strike whenever and wherever they can. But without Ulfric to inflame their passions, they'll settle down and return to their homes eventually.
I pray you're right, Liggett. In the meantime, we'll continue to root them out and put them to the sword. We couldn't have done this without you. The Empire glories in your accomplishments. Come, Rika. There's still much to be done.
Stormcloaks. Even the name of their rebellion stinks of Ulfric's vanity. He wants to be king. That's all this is about. One man's ambition. Ulfric, what have you done, my old friend? The Legion's work is far from finished, but you are free to roam. I suspect you'll be of greater good to Skyrim out there, in the world. If, while you're out there, you stumble into any Stormcloak military camps, I expect you to destroy them. I've reports they are hiding in the hills. There are those who still call themselves Stormcloaks, who continue to fight us and bring misery to the people, but they are few in number. The ordinary citizen will be happy to get back to life as normal, to have their families return home, and they should enjoy it while they can. I suspect all of Tamriel will again be called to arms in the not-too-distant future. The generals put me in charge of assisting the new governments. I may understand things here in Skyrim better than the general, but I'm a soldier at heart, not a politician. But I'll do my best. This is the land of my birth, the land that shaped me. I'm proud to have any part in making it strong again. Until next time.
We destroy those Stormcloak traitors. We sure showed them.
expunged from Skyrim citizens whose only crime was to be born of a non-Nordic woman. That is unacceptable to free men everywhere. The Empire is man's last bastion. If Ulfric wasn't blinded by lust for power, he'd see we are on the same side. had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Leo. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. End up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here.
Baubles and gleaming gemstones over here. Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry? I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering material. Would you be interested in gathering some materials? Thank you, I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. Just what you see here. Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cure. A few months ago, it was troll. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves' Guild. Safe travels, Landstrider.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Huh? What do you want? Yes. Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Horses are my whole... I hope to open my own stables one day. I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I was able to work out a deal with the state. I borrowed some... Now, Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
All meats guaranteed. You're a stranger here too, huh?
Blessings of Mara upon you. Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony. Here you are. Now, remember, people in Skyrim respond to deeds. You'll find more people interested in your love if you help them. Good luck. Mara bless you. Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get. Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use. Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace: love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm. May you return to her benevolence in safety. May you return to her benevolence in safety.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know. I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you. Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. 1 for the husband, 1 for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives. Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both? Three, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama. They're vermin, garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash. Disgusting, ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves Guild's territory. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet. Crime is an all-time high in this city thanks to the Thieves Guild. Don't we have enough problems with the war going on? The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside. Head north to Winterhold. There's a college there. They teach magic. Most Nords don't care for them. Else you could go see the Jarl's wizard. Might be able to help you. If it's true that the dragons have returned, what will it mean for all of us? Is this how it all ends? Sibby Blackbriar is furious that his ex-lover tried to murder him. He's leaving no stone unturned searching for her. Come back and see us again.
Brief, Imperial. There's only so long I can stand the downwind of your stench.
You're a stranger here too, huh? To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think? You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious. Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter, Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son, spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement. I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's errand. But I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Misinchaleft. Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life. It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Erin, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Erin who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason, so I stayed. I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct, like nothing I had ever seen. When the Colossus struck, Grimsever was knocked from my grasp, and I was wounded badly. It was only through blind luck that I was able to crawl away from the Dwemer abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Erin standing over me, tending to my wounds. Please be careful. I don't wish to be the reason for your death.
I've never seen Mjol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Yes, so sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now.
Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften fishery. I really need your help. I don't want to lose my job at the fishery. What am I going to do? Bolli is a good man. He pays us well and watches out for us. I used to work at the Blackbriar Meadery, but Indarin and I never saw eye to eye. That elf has no patience at all. It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working in a meadery. My job at the Riften fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolli, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life. Thank you, my friend. I'm not sure what it's made from, but I can tell you that once you've had a taste, you'll never crave anything else. The Dunmer came up with the stuff a long time ago. Very illegal and very hard to come by. I got mine off a merchant ship in Solitude. Worst mistake I ever made. Any healing potion will do. Please hurry.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Oh, steady. I can take you to any of the hold cap.
Keep walking. Move along. Don't make me tell you again. Get out of here. Don't make me tell you again. Get out of here. All right, if it's a fight
All right,
you want,
if it's a fight you want, you've got it.
Fine. Have it your way.
That's your best, huh? Damn you! This one. Huh? Got the best.
Water the ground with your blood.
Not quite. I've been made worse by you. No.
Your trespass. Talos smite you.
You've got a lot of nerve, walking around here dressed like an Imperial Legionnaire. I still don't like it, but I guess I'll overlook it. This time. You don't seem to realize there's a war on. What you are is a damn...
something? I'll walk the ground with your by these hands. You'll pay for that? Damn you! It's nothing! Victory! I think you're bleeding. Not quite good enough. Enough. This ends with that's your best, huh? Lucky hit. That's all you got? Just a scratch. Not so fast. We are rounded! Victory is yours! I submit! That's what you want? Huh? You'll need to do better than that!
Mercy!
Like the bite of a flea. I'll water the ground with your blood.
his army destroyed. There's not much more I could ask of you. The gods, however, I suspect, have plans for you elsewhere. That said, Stormcloak troop relievers are still operating out of hidden military camps in the hills. If you encounter any on your travels, kill them. With luck, they'll soon lose heart and return to their homes and families. If not, we'll be forced to put them all to the sword. The fiercest of the remaining rebels will continue to harass us, but by and large, the people here desire peace. What I'm not so sure about is the peace we've made with the Thalmor. But we'll keep that between the two of us, all right? No. I suspect Skyrim to be my home for many years. I can't say I'll ever get used to the damn cold or understand these Nords, but I've come to respect them. The harshness of Skyrim has a way of carving a man down to his true self. Dismissed.
The General expects so much with so little.
You're dismissed.
The Empire is man's last bastion. Blinded by lust for power, he'd see we are on the same side.
Yes? Need something? That I am. Train the recruits. Turn boys into men. That sort of thing. Thinking of asking the General for some training books. Give the soldiers something to do while they're on rest. Something besides drinking. Ever seen a book called The Mirror? We used to hand it out to boys looking to learn basic shield work. Good on you. Their aim could be steadier, but they're battle-ready. Can any man hope to be ready for a dragon? I can but hone their skills and harden their hearts. The rest is up to the gods. Not my finest hour. Rogvir was a fine and honorable man. No. I think he was entirely wrong. Rogvir's execution was justified and necessary. Being honorable might make you a good man, but it doesn't make you right. Be a better world if it did. Not my finest hour. Sometimes you just do what needs to be done. You don't have to hate a man to kill him. Though, admittedly, it helps. Keep my men in your prayers. They'll need them if they don't shape up.
What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire's what's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim. Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed? Stay out of trouble.
Fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant Raiment has a large selection.
Citizen.
What is it? We have some fine Imperial Ornament in Castle Down. Bloody good blacksmith, that one.
Has got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you could use both. Watch the skies, traveler.
Everything's all right? Whatever you need, Dragonborn, just say the word. No matter what else happens, the guards will always be grateful for everything you've done. Hey, watch it!
And what you do here today may well save your lives. Concentrate. The battlefield is full of distractions. Focus on your targets. Hey, watch it. Come on now. I want those arrows dead center. The lives of your friends are counting on you.
Be careful.
Concentrate. The battlefield is full of distractions. Ignore them. Focus on your targets.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us, we're very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deeja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground. What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot. Turn me in? For what? What crime's been committed? I'm just making idle talk about what would most undoubtedly be a tragic event. A tragic and very, very profitable event. Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash. It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
Hey, what if we tag?
Pardon me.
Proud Spire Manor. Now there's a fine home. Up for sale.
If you're looking for potions, you should talk to my aunt, Angeline Morard. You were there for Rogvir's Perhaps, but necessary. She wouldn't have to... And my aunt wouldn't have to worry. You really don't know. He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out. Most people head over... If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip.
You're a traveler, correct? Have you been to Whiterun? Wonderful. I hadn't really hoped to run into someone who'd been there. My daughter Fura was assigned to White... I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldous, but he hasn't been any help. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from... So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? No. Mostly, I'm just a simple herbalist. These days, we have more people like you coming in.
If you're looking for potions, you should talk to me.
Don't forget me next time you need herbs.
Biren said you got here just before. Some might call this junk. Me? I call them treasures. No. Between you and me, Baron's my husband. He works the forge up at Castle Dower. I barely see him nowadays, what with him filling orders for the army.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
I used to be an adventurer.
Spare some gold? I was the finest scout in the Legion. Lost my helmet in one of the old caves. Oh, you could? I sure would love to have it again. Could show you some... Oh, thank you. What? I was there. You understand? They left me for dead. What? I was there. I fought in the Great War. You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them. Divines bless you.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
I hid here in solitude.
Oh, what delight. Another charming custom. Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really.